crypto t-shirts, merch, like a beautiful piece of art, etc. And we're having our own digital store. You then point people to that digital store and say, hey, you can get any of the stuff you can have as a collectible, and actually you don't have to hold it. You can trade it back and forth with people. You could swap it. And of course, you can give things out as a promotional mechanism. So the way most people actually get their first touch to Opskins and Wax ultimately is through a YouTube or Twitch influencer, because they're giving out a digital item. And then they realize, oh my gosh, this is possible. And then they end up buying stuff. And then they're like, hey, I want to trade this. I'd like to swap this, or I'd like to sell it, or they unbox something, right? So they open up a loot box and they say, oh my gosh, this is cool, and they want to trade it with somebody. Yeah. So the way most people acquire it is through third-party sites. There's now hundreds of third-party sites who do, all these different kinds of games, and inside video games as well. If you receive one where you can actually hold on to it and you own it, you can then take it over to Wax and then trade it. So there's hundreds of blockchain-based games where the whole ethos is, hey, you get to own those items. There's a big one coming. We're really excited about the folks from Mythical Games. That I think that's going to be a massive, blockchain or NFT title. And their whole ethos is, hey, we want you to own those items, to be able to take them out. So like in Second Life today, you create items and trade them. This is like the whole next generation of that. So that's kind of where most people acquire them, and then they use Opskins as a marketplace to actually do the transactions.
So I'm going to give you a challenge, Malcolm, before we wrap up, because I know that you need to go. The challenge is going to be, you need to help us figure out what it is that's digitally going to be given out on our show on the next episode with you, and we'll do it together to get more traffic going on. But I don't know what the digital item would be. So we're gonna. Again, we've tokenized consumer items. So you could say, hey, we're going to give out a $50 Amazon gift card. We're going to give out, and that's essentially a Wax NFT. You send it to somebody with one click, and it's theirs. They own it. They have it, and they can redeem it if they want. Or they can create a real Amazon gift card, but then
real Amazon gift card. Yeah. We sell Fortnite, credits today. You can buy like anything you can imagine. If it's we did a big promotion with Fnatic, one of the biggest esports teams, and they gave away and sold a lot, but they gave away some and they sold the rest. Sneakers, hoodies, keyboards, physical stickers, these cool holographic stickers that they produce, often.
Items as well, because hoodies and sneakers, of course, you'd want to receive the real items, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, all physical.
Just so very quickly, so how do you guarantee or verify the transaction between the buyer and the seller to make sure that the item is received?
So remember, the only thing that's happening between a buyer and a seller is the movement of that token. So just like you can confirm I sent you an NFT or a Bitcoin, you see it, it's confirmed, it's yours. But it's unredeemed. The moment it's redeemed, it gets removed from the digital world because it's no longer digitized.
Got it.
The moment you hit redeem, that thing blows up, metaphorically, and then the thing gets sent to you, right? And it's no longer available on the Block Explorer. It's like, boom, no longer available. It's redeemed.
Yeah.
Okay, really interesting. Cool. Anything else from you, Yuri? Because I know, Malcolm, we're very conscious that we want to this limited so you can go on to your next important meeting.
No, this has been great.
Big announcements coming.
Yeah, this has been fantastic.
Yeah. We will put the links down below, and of course, if you want to just tell everyone the links for the Spotify and Apple and Alexa listeners, Malcolm, that would be great.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so the easiest way to see what we're up to is wax.io, wax.io. Read the blog, join the social community. You'll see what we're up to, and be sure to sign up. The token upgrade is June 30th. So that's a really good time, like prior to that, to get involved because there's so many amazing things happening around then. Lots of giveaways, lots of prizes. So it's going to be exciting in the next 45, 60 days.
Absolutely. Well, that's great. So we'll bring you back after mainnet's done, and you can take a breather. And if you've got any announcements to make, then we're all ears for the next wave of what's coming.
Yeah, we would love to. Thanks so much for your time today.
Well, thank you, Malcolm.
Thank you, Malcolm.
From Wax. It's been a real pleasure having you.
Great to have you.
Thanks, everybody, for listening, watching. Give us a subscribe, like, and hit that bell. And we'll always be back with more content, as always. To the moon. Right. Until next time.
See you guys. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you for joining us today on the Coin Chat. Join us on Telegram on t.me/thecoinchat, where we discuss a range of topics on cryptocurrency. And visit us on patreon.com/thecoinchat for show notes, outtakes, and previews of additional content. Or follow us on our website, which is www.thecoinchat.net. And remember to like and subscribe to us on your way out. To the moon, until next time.